This time.
Yeah! Home team! What's happening, home team? It's your boy Blackberry Rich. Big dog. Big ant in the field. Hey, y'all know what time it is. We here, live, and in effect, baby. Ready to bring you the nitty and the gritty. Y'all know what time it is. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get to it, baby.
Now if it's a party, you know it's
like that shit right there. Like that shit right there.
Shine with no dime, when I slide through. Hey bitch, I'm elevator high. When I slide through, I keep
yeah.
Don't lie.
Hey, we about to have a good time, okay?
You know I slide through. Watch me shine with no dime. When I slide through,
that's just a little something right
elevator
there.
high.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. That's just a little something. That's just a little something. Hey, home team, what's happening? Thank y'all for joining us here on this very intriguing and exciting Thursday night. We just got finished having a real good conversation.
Sure did.
Okay. Over on AFN, GSN, Blackberry Lyrics. We just had a real good conversation over there about those Falcons. We got a lot of news. We got a lot of news in Falcon sports today. Okay. Got some big news today. Okay. And it's surrounding around the quarterback position, yes.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you all who have been just anticipating this day for so long. And I mean y'all been asking for it too. But if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the content, hit that notification bell. So every time we get ready to give y'all the goods, y'all know when it's coming and we don't catch y'all guard. But hey, I don't mind catching y'all guard a little bit too. Hey, cause I'm a good surprise. My big game, he's a good surprise. So
I know that's
so,
right.
So if you just like surprises, then don't hit the damn notification bell. But I suggest you do so that you can always tune in and be ready for the nitty and the gritty. We got ATL Leo in the building. What's up with you, my brother?
What's happening?
We got Jet Life in the building. Jet Life, what's happening, man? What's happening? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. If I was Night Rider, I would have got that on point, but I ain't Night Rider. I would have had that on point just then, but I tripped up on it, man. Hey.
Ain't nobody do it like him, bro.
Ain't nobody do it like him, man. Hey, listen. Here on the Rex Pit, and I just like to remind folks of this. Here on the Rex Pit, you're going to get it raw. You're going to get it unfiltered.
Yes, sir.
Okay? That's where you're going. That's how you're going to get it over here. So, if you want to tune in, be entertained, but also be informed, this is the place to be. But we don't cater to feelings. Just know that.
Wrong place for that.
Just know that. We don't cater to feelings. And I'm all about that business too. So y'all know what time it is. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it, man. Hey, so we're gonna kick it off with some Hawks talk. Now, the Atlanta Hawks just came off of getting their asses whooped by the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden last night. It was tough to watch. It was tough to watch. I take a little bit of solace, and because I know we it's usually us handing them the ass whoopings, especially in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
So I take a little solace And then I also know that the injury bug just done hit us hard, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Oh
But
yeah,
it was still tough to watch, man. It was still tough to watch. What you thought about that game last night, man? What you saw in that game last night? What's up, Mucho Grande? What's happening, man?
what's happening, Mucho?
Yeah, I know, right, Mucho? Not the Knicks. Out of all the teams, why I had to be them,
bro?
to give us,
you know what?
to blow us out.
Blackberry.
Out of all the teams, man.
The one thing that pissed me off, bro. Okay, this is the worst 3-point shooting team in the NBA, and they shot us out the gym, bro. I'm talking like y'all giving up open 3-pointers off the dribble. They going around the horn. I mean, it was our defense was all kind of messed up, bro. Like, and then we turning the ball over, so they getting free passes to the basket, open 3-pointers in transition. That's what pissed me off the most. You turning the ball over, and then we was in the game a couple of times, and then we'll turn the ball over, and then we right back in. We right back out of it. We get it back down. We get it down to 5 points, and then boom, it's up. It's up to 13 points. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? Come on.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, like you just said, the Knicks are the worst 3-point shooting team in basketball. Okay,
everybody.
Let me give y'all a stat so y'all can see what. Cause me and Ant, we said this last week. For some reason, when teams come across our Atlanta Hawks, we seem to get their best this season. I don't know what it is.
Every time, it never fails.
I'm starting to get the feeling that it's because they just despise Trae Young so much. The rest of the league,
you might be on something.
They got Trae Young and the Hawks checked on the calendar. Like when we get ready to play Trae Young, we got to give this team our best because it's Trae Young and they just don't like him, man.
Nope.
Let me give y'all a stat line here, man. Now the Knicks were the worst. They are. They're the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. Last night they went 17 for 36.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
They went 17 for 36 last night. They hit 17 threes on us. And that's 47%. That's 47% 3-point shooting. Julius Randle had like 34 points.
Yeah.
34 points and 17 rebounds. I don't think Julius Randle played that good all season.
I don't think so either.
I mean, for some reason, we getting these teams best. Okay. Xavier. What's happening, Xavier? Lemon, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you joining us, man. What'd he say? He said he dropped a few questions in the comments. Oh, you did? Let's check him out. We gonna check him out, because I think I did see your comment. I think you commented on the other stream. You left those comments on the other stream. I think that's what that was.
Probably so. We got Alex in the building.
Alex, what's happening, man?
What's happening, Alex? And then Mucho, to answer your question, Cam did not play last night.
Nah, Cam didn't play.
I don't think he's in a rotation.
You know what? Hey, do me a favor, Xavier. Drop them questions back down in this comment box, okay? And we'll get them answered for you. Because I think you was on the other stream we was doing about the Falcons a little minute ago. But anyway, The Knicks are the worst 3-point shooting team, man, in the league, and they went 17 for 36 last night. Me and Ant, we talked about this last week. When these teams got Trae Young and these Hawks on the calendar, they making it a point to play their best basketballs this season. And I really think it come from a place of just they despise Trae Young so much across the league that I think teams are getting to where they don't want Trae Young to go off on them so bad that they inspiring and motivating each other every time they have a game against the Hawks. Hey, we got to get these Hawks to business. And I know some people might think I'm saying that and be like, well, that's kind of laying it on a little thick, right? Teams hate Trae Young that much. Yeah, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's done to teams since he's been in the league. Look at what he's done. He embarrasses other players on teams.
Yep.
Do I need to remind y'all of the between the leg passes, the between the leg cross ups? I mean, he taunts every time he hits a big shot. He taunts the crowd. He taunts the away crowd every time he hits a big shot. He gloats. He gloats every chance he gets about embarrassing the team. I mean, this is 4th season, and he's probably gotten the best of every single team in this league over the postseason.
Yep.
So you can just imagine coaches during pre-game warm-ups and during practices. Hey, we got the Hawks. We got Trae Young. Remember what he did to us the last time we played him? He dropped 30 on us, 40 on us. He had over 10 assists on us. He embarrassed us. So we got to give the Hawks and Trae Young the business. I think that's what's been going on. I really do.
You know, Blackberry, you know who Trae Young reminds me of?
Oh.
Reggie Miller, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He got the heart of the lion, and he don't give a damn who he steps on. He gonna get what he want.
That's true. That's true. Xavier Littman said, with Murray out, which young players off the bench can you all see stepping up? What you got on that end?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say watch out for Culver. He's been getting some more minutes, and then now that we need it, he's gonna step up even more. And then AJ has already been stepping up, so I'm gonna say watch out for the Holiday brothers, because they sneak, like, especially defensively, they are sneaky, like really sneaky.
Yeah. And so I definitely, Xavier, see AJ Griffin getting some shine, coming into this time we gonna have without DeJounte, because I think he's out for a minimum 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He got hurt in last night game, Mucho, in the first quarter. Early in the first quarter.
It was high ankle sprain, yeah.
High ankle sprain. So, and you know what? I really think, and this was the play, y'all. So DeJounte, we inbounding the ball from behind the baseline, and DeJounte gets the ball, goes up for a jump shot. I think it was a turnaround jump. It might have just been a regular jump.
I believe so.
But he's up now. RJ Barrett is closing in to defend the shot, and he perked up. And I'm saying it was a dirty play. It was a sneaky, dirty play. It's something that dirty players do when they're not trying to make it obvious that they're being dirty, but they know they can slip this in there. You have to give the shooter a landing spot. You cannot come under their landing spot. Okay, and the referees did their job. They called it a flagrant 2. So DeJounte got 2 free throws out of it. But actually, now that I think about it, and he should have got the 2 fragrants and the free throws, right?
I think they just called it flagrant 1.
It was a flagrant 1.
Yeah, because he hit the 2 technicals, and then after that he went out.
That's right. He didn't. I think he was out there until the next timeout, and then he went back to the back to get evaluated.
Yeah, he tried to play through it, but it was.
But RJ Barrett, he closes in on the shot, and he slips his foot right up underneath DeJounte Murray. So when DeJounte comes down, he lands on RJ's foot. And you can see if you go back and look at that game, go back and look at the highlight. RJ Barrett, he stops totally. He comes to a complete stop with his hands up. He didn't have to commit this foul. He stops before he comes down, before DeJounte comes down in his landing spot. But RJ slides his foot just a little bit right up underneath DeJounte Murray. And DeJounte comes down right on his foot and he turns his ankle. That's why it was dirty to me, because we see him come to a complete stop and then slide his foot right up underneath DeJounte Murray. It was a dirty play. RJ Barrett is becoming one of these dirty players in the league. It's not the first time he's committed a dirty play, especially when playing the Hawks. It's not the first time. He's a dirty player now. And I'm telling it like it is. I'm telling it like I see it. RJ Barrett is dirty. I'm telling it like I see it. And DeJounte is hurt from it. So he got a high ankle sprain last night in the first quarter. He's going to be out for a minimum 2 weeks. They're calling it a high ankle sprain. So it could be more than 2 weeks, because me and Ant both know how them high ankle sprains work.
Yep. So it takes a minute. Even if you back, you're still not going to be right.
Right. But that game last night, man, we were without John Collins. We are without DeAndre Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up being without DeJounte Murray in the first quarter. And we got blowed out. We got our asses whooped. Okay? It's no other way to put it. And we were in the game at points, but you could tell that not having your defensive anchor in DeAndre Hunter, not having your energy guy in John Collins, and not having your defensive presence in DeJounte Murray, as well as your second option score, because scoring was really bad last night. We only scored 89 points.
It was really ugly.
It was really ugly. I think that might be the fewest we scored all season.
I think so.
So only scoring 89 points. We gave up 113. That's about somewhere around our average. So the defense wasn't totally bad. But when you got a team that's the worst three-point shooting team, the Knicks, the worst three-point shooting team in the league, going 17 for 36, that's 47%. On a night where you're without three very, very important pieces of your team in DeJounte Murray, John Collins, and DeAndre Hunter, it reared its ugly head last night that, the injury bug hit us, man. I mean, that's really what it was. And to segue into the next topic, with the injury bug biting hard, and who has to step up more for the Hawks?
Well, it's like I alluded to before. Culliver, and I forget that dude named the white boy, the number 27. I forget his name.
Cratchit.
But Cratchit, we're gonna need him to step up too. The Holiday brothers need y'all to step up, and then We just gonna need to, play more as a team instead of individual. Because these past on this losing streak that we've had, I've seen too much of that. We playing individual. Like I'll give an example. We come down the court and I might see one pass and then a shot.
Mm.
But what people don't understand is what I'm getting to. Our offense is better succeeded at when we move the ball. When we move the ball around the horn and find the open person, then bam, we
Mm-hmm.
we good. But when we Jalen Johnson too, yeah, he got in the foul trouble early, and that was another thing that hurt us. But yeah, he got to step up too.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with everything you said, man. The Holiday brothers defensively, we're gonna need that defense to elevate a little bit.
Mhm.
Not saying that we need to have them boys come out there playing playoff level defense, but we at least need to have uh sticky defense, man, solid on ball defending.
Yeah,
Because I think the shooting woes are going to continue for a little bit, mainly because of this. Let me show y'all something.
mm-hmm.
Y'all bear with me here a second.
I suck.
I'm gonna give y'all a stat line, okay? I'm gonna give y'all a couple stat lines. And something that this team has done uh this season compared to last season
Mm-hmm.
is they've changed up how they want to score.
True.
Excuse me. But they've changed up how they want to score. Um, we were a deep shooting team last season.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we had Danilo Gallinari, Trey Young, Bogey, some marksmen. We had marksmen at 3 point, especially Bogey, and Kevin Herter could shoot the three very well as well. But even though we do have some 3 point shooters now, we don't have them at the clip that we had it last season. And something that Nate McMillan wanted to do with the bench play is he wanted to elevate the defense off the bench. So he knew he was going to lose some deep shooting uh, abilities. Now,
Believe it.
right here, less than 5 feet, field goals made. The Hawks are like 17th. This is basically right under the rim.
Yeah,
Okay, this is us right here.
middle of the pack.
18.6 a game, middle of the pack, which is not bad, considering the point I'm about to make for y'all. And as far as attempts, they're consistent, still middle of
Mm-hmm.
the pack, about 17. Um, Once you get up here, shots from 5 to 9 feet, we top 10 in the league
Mm-hmm. Talk to him. Yeah.
in field goals made. Okay, that's 4.6 made shots a game averaging, right?
Yep.
In attempts, not that far off, still very consistent. Okay, with the attempts and with the field goal percentage from 5 to 9 feet, still right here. Okay, right here. Still, what was that? Still top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still top 10.
Yep.
So that's consistent. They want to be able to get inside, get 5 to 9 feet out, let Trey hit those floaters, let DeJounte get to his spots in the mid range and hit his shots in the mid range. And also, of course, you got Clint Capella with the lobs. You had John Collins before the injury with the lobs, and him being him elevating his game in the post game. 10 to 14 feet. We starting to get,
That's
around the free throw line.
Kind of shaky.
It's getting kind of shaky there, but we right here second in the league in made.
Yeah.
Second in the league in made.
Yep.
In attempts, we're first. We're first in the league in made in attempts 10 to 14 feet out. But this is where we have to get a little bit better at. We got to hit these shots a little more often.
There we go.
We 44%. 44%, 10 to 14 feet. You want to be up here where like the Nets and Oklahoma City and the Celtics. You want to be in that 50% range. That's where you want to be at from 10 to 14 feet. Because what this team is doing is making themselves a mid-range shooting team. That's what they've made themselves into. And I'm finna show you how I know that. 20 to 24 feet. See, now we getting out here. We getting out here in the 3-ball.
3-ball. Yep.
Getting out here in the 3-ball now. So we going where the Hawks sitting at. Scrolling.
Near the bottom.
We near the bottom of the league.
Yep.
Near the bottom of the league. And that's made now. That's in made shots, 20 to 24 feet.
Yeah.
When you get to the attempts, scrolling. Right here, we about middle of the pack. So to be near the bottom in made, but middle of the pack in attempts, we got to get better with those made 3-pointers.
So
because when you go ahead.
So you mean to tell me, Blackberry, that we take all the shots. We take the shots. We just can't hit them. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm telling you. We taking the shot. We taking the shots and not hitting them. Because when you look at the percentage, guess what we at? Scrolling.
Keep going. Keep going down there. We down there.
That's where we at now. That's 20 to 24 feet from the basket. We're dead last in the league. Dead last in the league. 20 to 24 feet out. So the mid-range is working. But when you have shooters, like when you have guys like Trae Young, who's accustomed to shooting that 3-ball, we've been without Bogey. AJ Griffin he's been a shining light, scoring wise from deep, from mid range, inside, all of the above.
Trae.
He's been a shining light for that. These guys have to start hitting these threes when they get these opportunities.
Got to.
Now this is from deep, 25 to 29 feet. What y'all think the Hawks at?
Bottoms.
Dead last. Only hitting 5.6 a night. Dead last. But the Knicks, percentage-wise, if I'm not mistaken, they dead last. But just in case I'm wrong. Nope, I was right. Dead last.
Dead last. Yep. They talked about it on Bally last night during the game. They talked about that.
Dead last in the league in 3-point percentage shooting. Dead last in the league at 29.9%. The Hawks, we're near middle of the pack, but this is still too low. 32%. That's still too low. We have to get that 3-point shooting down because of the team we have. We don't have a physical team. That's not the kind of team we got. So when you don't have a physical team and, you have to rely on some shooting. The mid-range is all good, but when you got the worst team in the league going 17 for 36 on you, going 47%, and you can't find a bucket, the Bogdan Bogdanoviches, the Trae Youngs, the AJ Griffins, the Aaron Holidays. Those guys have to start finding their shot. We have to be able to have a shooting game when we don't have these anchors like John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, and DeJounte Murray. Those are three very those are right now, because Bogut is just now getting back. Those are 2, 3, and 4 options. Do y'all know that? So we all we have is our number one option. What's up with you, Jarvis? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you joining us, man. Josh Gillum, man. Appreciate you joining the show. Kim's a good Goodrum. Appreciate you joining the show, man. But I mean, it's a problem when you can't go to that 3-point shooting range in today's league when you missing your second, third, and fourth option scoring. No DeJounte Murray, no DeAndre Hunter, no John Collins. All you got is your number one option, and your next man up is AJ Griffin, and that's really just because he's a rookie and they still getting his feet wet. You can't have him being your fourth, your number 2 option for scoring right now. He hasn't played enough and got enough experience up to be that guy, especially going against a conference rival in the New York Knicks, because you can tell last night, and they came out motivated to play the Hawks last night.
They really did. They had them. They had us on the ropes early.
And like we said, the worst 3-point shooting team percentage-wise in the league, the New York Knicks, went 17 for 36 last night. 47%. That goes back to what me and Ant were talking about teams giving us their best when they play the Hawks.
Right.
They really are giving us their best, man. But we got to have guys step up right now, not having our 2, 3, and 4 options. We got to have guys stepping up right now. It has to be the Holiday brothers being solid on-ball defenders. It has to be Onyeka Okongwu and Culver and Jalen Johnson getting boards. They have to get these boards. We cannot let a Julius Randle score 34 points on us and get 17 rebounds. Clint Capella and the rest of those young boys have to be on their shit. We got to be near perfect until we get these guys back. We got to be near perfect on the defensive end and on the offensive end. We don't do a bad job not turning the ball over. We actually like amongst the top of the league and not turning over the ball.
Yeah.
But we got to keep that up. But you have to get stops. You have to take advantage of those opportunities, okay? You have to. So it's just one of them things where it's going to be a team effort on who step up. It's going to take the team. You don't got your second, third, or fourth option. So it's going to be a team effort. Everybody got to step up. And as far as like with the East go right now, it's still jumbled up.
It is.
It's still jumbled up. That's why the Hawks have to find a way to go on a run with this injury bug hitting them like it has, because it's opportunity there right now. We see Boston and Milwaukee, they're separating themselves from the rest of the East. So with them separating themselves, we know the number 1 and number 2 spot is going to be a struggle for teams to catch up with right now. But seeds 3 through 10 are very much jumbled up. Everybody's almost identical in records. The Hawks were 4th last night, and they were only 13 and 10. They was 13 and 11 until last night. Now they're 13 and 12. And they were 4th in the conference. So it's still opportunity there. And hopefully we get DeAndre Hunter back sooner rather than later because he's definitely gonna be needed. He's gonna have to be that second option for us. So if we get DeAndre back, we get some defense back, we get a score back, and maybe we can salvage some of this time we're gonna have without John Collins and without DeJounte Murray. But the conference right now, it's opportunity there to start gaining some ground. And what do you think they have to do? What's something Nate McMillan could do right now to get us to putting together 3-4 wins at a time?
Well, you know what? It's not far as Nate McMillan goes. It's the players. The player, I mean, the coach can put you in the best opportunity to win possible. But it's on the players to to execute and to run the play. What's up, Miss Maggie? Or AKA Lips. But yeah, it's on the players.
What's up,
live in the Rex pit. What's going on with it, fella?
What's happening?
Hey man,
talking some Hawks right now.
Y'all talking some Hawks, man. Look, I don't know what Trey and Nate got going on. What your boy said at Drumline? I don't know what kind of beef y'all got going on, but y'all better grill it and eat it.
Yeah, they said they reported that they whatever it was they hashed it out.
Okay, I hope so. They need to get it back together, boy. I was in the bar last night watching that Knicks game, but I was a little bit. I wasn't all that thrill.
Man, I think that DeJounte going out, that's what kind of hurt us. Last night.
But DeJounte Murray ain't playing with one.
Man, he's gonna be out for a couple weeks.
Oh damn!
Yeah, DeJounte got hurt last night, Ron.
Damn.
Yeah, he out a minimum 2 weeks.
Oh man,
with a high ankle sprain.
Oh yeah, well a high ankle sprain ain't nothing to play with, but
ain't no joke.
Josh Gillum say we got the talent to overcome. I think he's saying we got the talent to overcome the inconsistency.
Yeah.
But he's saying he blamed Nate.
Boy, man, a lot of folks saying Nate they number one.
What you think about it, Nate?
Hey man, if Nate don't get it together, boy, he gonna be having the Lord Peter damn syndrome. Remember what happened with him? Nate better tighten up.
He was commentating on NBA TV.
I know he was right on NBA TV. He gonna be on. He gonna be up there with Stephen A. Smith and Ken Curry.
He was head coach for the Atlanta Hawks 1 minute. That day he was commentating on the Atlanta Hawks playoff game.
I know, right? Hey man, hey, anybody got word on Bob Rathman?
Oh, they was talking about it on Bally last night. They said he doing good.
Okay.
He's at home resting up, and they said he gonna taking it easy for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be one of them things where it's time to sit down with some family members and start discussing life after
right.
Analysts.
He needs to.
Right.
He been doing this a long time, bro. Long time.
But unknown comment say Hawks got to fix this shit. Hey, I absolutely agree, because even though you done been hit hard by the injury bug, and I get it, you only have your number one option for scoring right now, and that's Trae Young. You have no DeJounte Murray, that's your second option. You have no DeAndre Hunter, that's your third option. You have no John Collins, that's possibly your fourth option.
Yeah. But the good thing is we still got a lot of season left, man.
It's a lot of season left.
Yeah, it's still early.
I think they do have the young guys who can who can, put together some energy. These guys are very energetic. Jalen Johnson, Culver, AJ Griffin, the Holiday brothers. Those guys are very energetic. You got Bogey back. He looked like he getting back into the flow of things. He was knocking down some shots last night.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get Bogey back to being number two guy status, we get him back to being that. We get AJ Griffin to kind of slow down a little bit on the offensive end, pick his shots a little bit better. If we get Jalen Johnson to stay out of foul trouble, we get Onyeka Okongwu to stay out of foul trouble, Big O, and we still got Clint Capella down low. So with Trae Young, Clint Capella, and these young boys, last night the injury guards, they threw a monkey wrench in that bitch, and they said you got no DeAndre Hunter, you got no John Collins, whoop, now you got no DeJounte Murray.
Got you, bitch.
They got us. So it's hard to make up that difference when you got that much missing on the injury list. But with time to prepare with what you got, the personnel you got, I do think we had the young talent to make up a lot of what we missing right now to injuries.
Yeah.
Let's get to some Falcon talk, man.
Yes, you
Got some big news today.
Yes.
Now, but before we touch on it, y'all, ain't nothing official. We have not had any word from the Falcons camp of whether or not Desmond Ridder is getting the start, but because it came from very credible reporting sources.
Yeah, Ian Rappaport.
Ian Rappaport, the pretty much the resource guard of reporters.
ESPN too.
It's probably about 99.99% sure that it's factual. Desmond Ridder gets the start. Is the fan base truly prepared? Now, see, Naira, I want to ask you this because your relationship with the fan base is that of it's like a stepdaddy, stepson type relationship. Well, you find yourself having to crack the whip but try to hold it back just a little bit because you don't want to get it to them too bad. But hey, man, you here on the Rex Pit tonight. You got free Lance, bro.
Hey, don't hold back.
Is the fan base truly prepared for the Desmond Ridder start?
Man, the fan base been prepared for that shit since probably about week 8. I'm gonna be honest. They've been ready for that right there. They have been ready for that. Man, I really was ready for that. Like when we played Carolina on that Thursday night and all that rain. And when Richard Sherman spoke and said, shit, if you got a rookie quarterback and you got an 8-year quarterback that making rookie mistakes, why not start the rookie? But I'm also with Arthur Smith, like, man, you don't want to just throw him in there too early, because if you throw him in there too early, he might start to make mistakes and it's gonna just shoot his confidence straight to hell. And then next thing you know, you have a wasted draft pick, and then you're gonna be right back in the same position you was in pre-draft. So with him coming in at this point in time, I think it's a good thing. He done had time to see. He done had the time to learn to see what the hell Mariota was doing wrong, so he won't have to do that.
Fair point.
You gotta think, a lot of these good quarterbacks. Like look at what Lamar. When Lamar came in, then when he first came out, when was his first start? Like week what? 12, 11?
I don't remember.
It was late in the season. It was late in the season. And you see what the hell he did. He learned to see what the hell Flacco was doing. He said, "No, I can't do that right there." But you know, also too, you got some of them goofies in the fan base. They still ain't satisfied. Then the ones I look at them, I like, shit, I be ready to goddamn hit their ass in the left eyeball with a goddamn slice of bologna frisbee style.
But that's why I asked this question. And is the fan base are they truly prepared for Desmond Ridder to get this started?
You know, I see where this question is going. Are they ready for Desmond Ridder to look like a rookie? That's the real question that I see in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they are, because let me go into detail about this.
They not. I see where you're going.
They are the same people. These are the same fans that when we drafted him, they did not want this guy.
At all, they wanted Malik Willis.
They wanted Malik Willis. So if you would ask me, are they ready? Hell no, they ain't ready.
No.
Because as soon as he starts looking like a rookie, they're gonna be calling for his job.
Right. Exactly.
Like, bro, make up your damn mind. You already called for Mariota to be sat down. Okay, you finally got what you wanted. What else do you want?
I mean, boy, you like I was just gonna say that as soon as he do something stupid, they're gonna be ready to call for a job.
Hey, I'm telling you.
You know who I blame? You want me to tell you who I blame for all this? I blame Joey Harrington because he humiliated us on national television. I want restitution. So man, but I actually got faith in him, man. I at first I was like, wait, we got this? Who? Cincinnati? Yeah, really? What we gonna do with it? And then I started to go back and look at some of the college highlights, like what, and I was like, shit, the boy know how to damn win. He lost 4 games in college.
Mm-hmm. That part.
The boy know how to win games, and it usually be your quarterbacks that come from smaller schools or that be like late round that be good. Shit. Look, think about this. Look at Joe Montana did go to a damn powerhouse school, but look at what the hell, look at what round he came in.
What round Joe Montana came in?
Joe Montana,
talk to him.
He was late. He was a late round. He was a late draft pick. Joe Montana was a 3rd round pick number 82 in 1979.
Hold on, Knight Rider. What round was Desmond Ridder picked in?
He was picked in the 3rd round also.
Okay. I'm just.
You don't say.
You want me to tell you something? A lot of these quarterbacks that come out in the 1st round, they always wind up being bust because the expectation for them be so damn high, and they be overthinking shit. With Mario, the prime example. What he was like number 2 overall.
Yes.
The expectation was so high for him, he couldn't meet it, and he overthinks shit.
And he started getting hurt.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
They had a big part to play in it too, because I think they just went in and threw him in the fire from jump one.
Because I think it's been a few quarterbacks. Like I think that's what happened with Vince Young. I think Vince Young started getting hurt real early.
Yeah, they threw him in the fire real early.
Mm-hmm. And it's part of the game, and like you saying, those expectations coming for those quarterbacks that get drafted in those first rounds, man.
Yeah. Oh, I got a list.
So much pressure. So much pressure.
You got the top 10 best late round quarterback selections.
Okay, hit them with it.
All right.
Come on with it.
At number 10, we have Mark Bolger. If y'all remember Mark Bolger, he wasn't too shabby. He wasn't too shabby. Mark Brunell, he wasn't too shabby either. He did take Jacksonville to the damn AFC Championship game.
So did.
Yeah, I used to play with Jacksonville and Brunell on Madden all the time.
And Brunell was a 3rd round pick. Mark Bowles was a 6th round. Number 8, Rich Gannon, 4th round pick.
Oh, yeah.
4th round pick, 1987 draft. You see what he did?
Probably one of the best quarterbacks in the AFC in the Raiders history.
Yeah. Brad Johnson, 9th round pick in 92. Matt Hasselbeck.
Very serviceable with the Buccaneers. Very serviceable.
Yeah.
Matt Hasselbeck, 6th round pick. Shit. Mark Ribbon. Y'all remember Mark Ribbon with the Reds back in the day? 6th round pick.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Theismann, 4th round pick.
Oh, old Joe.
Yeah, old Joe.
Old Joe.
Had a chance to meet old Joe. Joe, a cool dude. Damn, Bart Starr, a 17th round pick. They were back in the day, boy. But I don't back then.
That sound like before the merger type shit.
Yeah, it was before the merger. They was back in 6. Roger Staubach was the 10th round pick. You see what he did with them Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
And then and I ain't gonna even mention this last guy name. He can go to hell. Y'all already know who the hell I'm talking about.
We know. we know. Blackberry. Hell no.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
We know exactly who you talking about. Blackberry. No.
Who you talking about?
Don't do it, Night Rider.
No, we ain't gonna do it. We gonna put it like that. He was in the 6th round. He can go to hell.
Don't you cuss on this network. Don't you dare do it.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that there. No, sir.
Hey, but Antonio Holloway said the bye week would definitely help Ritter. Now,
it will. It sure will because now he got 2 weeks to prepare.
I think it is gonna help. Maggie, this bye week and this information getting out when it did, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think it was meant for this information to get out that Ritter was starting. I don't think it was meant to get out this soon. Don't that feel like information that Arthur Smith would give out like right before the game, like the day or 2 days before the game? Don't that feel like that kind of information? I mean, that's big now. You got Marcus Mariota been starting all season. And in the first week of the bye week, in the very first week, it gets out that Desmond Ritter is getting a start. Now, Maggie, do you think this bye week helped Ritter? And if so, do you think maybe now that this information got out when it did, might throw a bit of a monkey wrench in Arthur Smith plans?
The fact that it came from some very notable people.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if this was a leak. But if it is, I don't think it still hurts the situation, because there had to be some conversations going on, because you don't see Mariota coming out saying anything against it, or you don't see nobody acting a fool about it.
Mm-hmm.
It just don't seem like it's controversy. And
nobody blew up Twitter about it from the Falcons.
And Arthur Smith would have came on out and would have said something like, "Hey, that's fake news, whatever."
Fake news.
He would have addressed it and was like, "Look, squash that. I don't care what this media," because you know how he feels about the media. Period. You don't like that false negative stuff, and he basically is the big man that says, "If it ain't coming from me, it ain't true."
Right.
When I'm ready to do what I want to do, I will tell you.
Right.
So maybe because it's the bye week, he don't feel like he have to rush into press conferences, because maybe they are actually taking a real break for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna let this buzz a little bit, because right now I'm trying to spend time with my family, enjoy life, because we finally got a real break. Because it's been tough stretch of games that we've been losing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Arthur Smith is probably like pulling his hair, like, you know what? I ain't ready for this media frenzy right now. You'll get a press conference out of me once I'm ready to discuss it.
I'm about to say, go ahead.
But as far as what Antonio Holloway said, the bye week will definitely help Ritter. I say true because it's been hush is what's going on with Ritter. He's not hurt. You know, they really haven't said why he hasn't been in the conversation of as far as when he was going to be coming in. It's because they've been planning slowly behind this situation, but it was really solely on what Mariota was going to do.
Yep.
But now, like someone said on the previous show, it's putting Arthur Smith in a tough. His back is against the wall at this point, and your job is on the line too. Like this is going to make you or break you. You had one rookie, you know, you had one season where you wasn't together. Y'all didn't have your squad. First time head coach. This is year 2. If you can't figure it out now, should we trust in Arthur Smith? Is the question. So this is his job and his ass handed to him. Like, look, we got to do something right here because we're still in the playoff hunt, and we cannot depend on Mariota and his timely mistakes and inconsistencies. He looks like he's a fucking rookie. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, 8 years.
He doesn't look like a veteran. And then for the fact that, you know, Ritter is watching his veteran mistakes and taking ample notes, I guarantee. He's paying very much attention to what not to do. So he ain't been sitting there quietly because y'all been hearing how he was basically, in the beginning, I reported on him when I used to do the videos. Ritter was like studying. Like he was like, I don't care about nothing else. I'm going to study this playbook. I'm taking my job seriously because this is my job next year. He didn't say it exactly like that, but he was like, I need to buckle down and learn everything I need to know. So guess what? 2 weeks is enough time for Ritter to figure out how he's going to fit into this scheme, how the team gels with him, because they already was showing in the preseason. So I don't think it's going to be too much of a bad transition from quarterback to the next one.
Let me tell you something. You want me to tell you what else gonna help him out too? The Saints ain't got no tape on him. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what to expect. So yeah, Ritter gonna come out there and surprise the hell out of him.
Oh yeah, Ritter been foaming at the mouth.
He ready. Oh, that's a pit bull on the chain. He ready.
Just let me in, coach. I'm ready.
Put me in the game, coach.
But
Denzel.
Wait and see situation, y'all, though. So, you know, that's just being optimistic about everything. What's up? How you doing?
It is.
We got still got to see how the team works and run under him because we still got a lot of things we need to fix.
Yes.
Quarterback position. So.
Oh yeah. It ain't just the quarterback position that's gonna have some changes. Okay.
It not be.
Yeah, it better not be. I mean, because it's clear that there needs to be a change at center, and there needs to be some changes at linebacker.
Man, we ain't gonna even go there today. I'm tired of it.
It's clear.
I'm tired of that boy. They might well
put Denzel, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Doc?
That's my brother, y'all.
What's going on, bro?
What's up?
What it do? What it do? Want a beer, man?
Denzel, you got the news. You got the news that Desmond Ritter is getting the start, right?
I was ecstatic.
So with him getting the start now, talk about it. Because
I was so happy I went to get my hair braided.
Damn.
Braid my hair.
See, that's
I want you to tell us what it is that you looking for. What is it that you looking for now with Desmond Ritter getting his start? What is it that you hoping he does better that Marcus Mariota is not doing?
I'm gonna tell you, I went look back at the preseason and his senior year highlights just to see one more time how his passes look on the deep ball, and whether they were wide open or not. You know, he had his times where he threw the deep ball outside shoulder, basically the shoulder where it was best positioned for him.
The back shoulder throw.
Shoulder throw.
The back shoulder throws.
Oh yeah, that back shoulder something serious, boy.
Yeah, I ain't seen Marcus make a back shoulder throw at all.
You done seen him make on the ground shoulder throws. He was on the ground throwing off his shoulder.
Yeah, we forgot about the T-spinner.
Trying to do the spinner.
Trying to do the 5 times. 5 times.
5 times. 5 times.
5 times. He mixed the 5 time up with the John Cena. 5 times. 5 times.
Dwayne, what's up with you, bro?
Dwayne, what up, dog?
Look like Black Jesus.
I didn't know y'all had me up there yet, man.
If you ain't ready now, I can put you back in the back now. If you ain't ready now.
I'm ready, bro.
Hey, he said,
Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So, you ain't missed nothing.
Okay. How y'all doing?
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
Great.
How you feeling about this Desmond Ritter news that he's getting the start? How you feel about it?
Oh, we're gonna be all right. I don't know, man, because I wasn't stressing it that much. You know what I'm saying? Because Mariota he been doing what he was supposed to do. I wasn't expecting him to be no MVP. I wasn't expecting him to get us to the playoffs easy, nothing like that. I was just expecting him to come in, do his job, and get ready for next year. That's all I wanted this year. So we trading for benching Mariota for Desmond Ritter, I think he's gonna be all right, man. I really think he's gonna be all right. I watched his highlights from last year when we first drafted him. I seen him, play last year. So, bruh, pretty good. Like he really good. And if he, 13 weeks, 14 weeks, something like that. If he done, if he don't put that thing together like he say he put that thing together, because you remember at the training camp, he was like, I thought it was gonna take me longer to learn this. But I pretty much got it.
I told you he was taking it really serious. Like he was talking about he studied the playbook, he had it on recording.
Yeah.
He was listening to it and everything. He was dead serious about learning this.
Cause they comparing him to that dude named Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, you talking about old Showtime Mahomes, but
yeah, they compare. I don't know about the throws now, but
he can't sign.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Mahomes was signing on me like Greg McMichael, boy. I like Lord Jesus Christ.
Not Greg McMichael.
Greg McMichael, boy had a mean side on the break.
But hey, I looked at Mahomes first year. Same type of thing going on. 300, I think it was 300-400 yards in the preseason. And then when he started, it was kind of shaky, and then bro just turned on.
He turned it on, yeah.
Hopefully it be the same way, cause boy, he been sitting down for a minute.
Yeah, Black, remember I was just talking about this. You remember Mahomes came in like what week when he first started?
I think their quarterback got hurt or something like that. I think it was about the same at the end of the season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Getting bro ready for the next year.
Mm-hmm.
He took. Matter of fact, I'm looking it up right now. Y'all know
Alex Smith.
Yeah, he took over Alex.
Yeah, sure. I think that one here, second to last year in the NFL or something like that.
Yeah, they started in week 17 when they made the playoff.
Boy.
And first game he played most of that game. He went 22 of 35, 284 yards, 1 interception.
That ain't bad for your first game.
Year that he started. And boy, they did after that, we know the rest.
Bro got a ring. Bro got a ring and everything.
$500 million.
Should have been too.
What my homeboy got.
What 300 some million, 500 some million, something crazy like
Five times.
What is over 10 years, right? Over 10 years.
Yeah. Bro ain't gonna know.
That boy getting Stone Cold Steve Austin money right now.
I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about this Desmond Ritter news with him getting started. I'm not sure if it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's how I was.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm on the fence about it because I still think Marcus Mariota gives you the best chance to win these last games. But I do think Desmond Ritter will hit on throws, will hit on routes that Marcus hasn't been hitting on. When I go back and look, look at the all 22, every single week, Marcus Mariota looks at a receiver that is open. But if he feels like there's a defender is too close in that passing lane, he won't throw.
Yeah, he won't.
But looking at the all 22, and I love it because they give you all the different angles that you can see it from. And you know that this man is open.
Yeah.
If Marcus can throw him open.
He can't do that.
Now see, if it's two different ways a receiver don't get open. He's literally just covered too well for him to get the ball thrown to him. Or he's lazy in the route or don't run the route right and he ain't in the right place. That's what puts a receiver as not open.
Right.
But if a receiver can run their route untouched, get in their route and have a passing lane for them to catch the ball, that's open.
Yeah.
The only time a quarterback does not make that throw on a deep slant, and you got to put the ball in front of the receiver, but there's a safety over the top, and you might have a linebacker or something playing it underneath. The only time a quarterback don't make that throw is when he don't trust his own. He don't trust that he can fit it in that window. But I'm seeing it every single week. The Milberg, Olamide Zaccheaus are the two guys that they send on those deep crosses, or they send on those short drags, or they send on those mid drags. They getting open every single week. Every week. They are open.
You want me to tell you another thing I don't like about Mariota? Anybody notice when he throws the ball, he kind of be like, he got leaning back and just
like you ain't got to do all that, bro.
He doesn't have a good throwing motion, and that's another thing.
But he got an arm now.
Yeah,
he got an arm. He just throw the ball, bro.
He got a rocket. He just don't trust it.
He don't trust himself.
He don't know how to he don't know, like know how more quarterbacks they'll just step up in the pocket and just let that thing rip. Oh, he doing the fat Joe. He leaning back and just straight. He has all of the throwing abilities. I used this analogy Monday on Cooler Talk. If you put Desmond Ritter and you put Marcus Mariota out there, put the receivers out there, and just let them hit the receivers on the route tree without a defense out there, those guys will be damn near identical. Right.
In release time, they'll be damn near identical in placement of the ball with no defense out there. The difference is, and this is something that K Styles has told everybody, Desmond Ritter, he don't care that there's a defender in the area.
No, he don't.
He's still going to hit that receiver where he should be hit at with that ball without hesitation. 90% of the time.
He did a lot
Marcus
of that.
Mariota, is not trusting what he see, and that's the problem. It ain't just that he don't trust his arm. He don't trust what he see.
Right. You need to go to the eye doctor like Winston did.
Yeah.
So I do think that Desmond Ridder will hit on most of those throws that Marcus Mariota is not hitting on. But that leads me to this question. Because even though I do believe we do gain some better passing with Desmond Ridder, I still think Marcus Mariota, for the situation we in, to try to make this playoff push, is still the best option. I'm not too sure this is a good idea. And it has me asking this question. Has Arthur Smith phoned in the season? Denzel,
I don't know about that.
You hit it first.
I don't think he did, because he don't like to lose, bro. And you can see it. Him cussing the referees out, he cussed the players out, he cussed everybody out.
Now,
lose. And he don't like mistakes either. He don't like mistakes at all.
Not at all. He's a look. The fuck ups, the mess ups is to a bare minimum.
Yeah,
a bare minimum. That's Bill Belichick type coaching right there. That's Andy Reid type coaching right there. To where you will be, you have to be completely disciplined. And I even put that's Kirby Smart type of coaching right there.
Yeah,
discipline. Because being undisciplined will cause you to have 2nd and 15, 2nd and 20, 3rd and 15. Now you out of field goal range. Now you're making it difficult on Marcus Mariota to have to throw the ball deeper than what he able to do. Now it's all misconstrued because you was already in a bad situation at 1st and 10 with the damn suspect quarterback that can't throw past 25 yards, 20 yards.
And a suspect center. And a suspect center. Don't forget about
that. Left guard, suspect right tackle.
That's the thing.
Your best lineman is left tackle and right guard. That is it.
That's the thing you're scared of.
Don't get out the right tackle now. Your right tackle doing the thing too.
Yeah.
Yo, Caleb McGarry has been very reliable this year.
Yes,
he's trying to get that money, bro.
Hey, McGarry, I already put McGarry on the chopping block, man. He came through and showed me something this year.
Man, McGarry came.
What?
Look, y'all talking about run blocking. Run blocking is excellent. Pass protect is where the money is gained at.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think Caleb McGarry has given up a sack since earlier this season.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's given up a sack since the Cincinnati game.
That was me. I mean, it can be easily mistaken when you have there's a safety or a linebacker coming up to blitz. His man, the DN that's on him, did their job outside contain. Blitz come up. Now, that's partly due to Mariota not seeing a damn blitz coming up. And now you done been flushed out of the pocket, which he is better at. He better at being flushed out. He better at misconstrued plays. Like, it's a dumpster fire now. I need to throw it 15 yards down the field for a lucky ass catch. But lucky throw. But anyway, back to the question. Has Optimus phoned in the season? I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Because to me, it's like, all right, you already seen with your starting quarterback, and it ain't good. Your ceiling is done. If that's your ceiling, you ain't getting past 19 points. You ain't scored over 20 points in the last 4 games. That's trash. So to say he phoned in the season just because this man is a rookie, your starting quarterback was doing rookie crap. So who's to say the rookie ain't gonna be better than the starter? if he was already doing Ricky-ish. I think what he said in his interview, a spark.
Yeah.
The spark. And you never know. You never know. He is the most, out of that draft class, he was the most prepared for NFL. He played the most games out of any college quarterback. He played more games than Trey Lance. Trey Lance got drafted top damn 3.
You see what he doing?
You see what he doing?
What he doing? Watch the sample.
He said he ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing wrong to walk off. I ain't do nothing wrong.
That boy rocking my baby. Steph rocking my baby, that boy. Right in the bench.
Can I
So
add,
yeah, man, that man ain't coming to see you.
I want to
Go ahead, man.
something to it. You gotta listen to what Arthur Smith had to say. And he's been kind of very open about everything and every move that he decides to make. Arthur Smith is a no-nonsense type of coach. If you're not producing, if you're not performing, he will trade you. And I don't care if you're a favorite or not. He will sit you down if you ain't producing how you want to. You saw how frustrated he was with that last game.
Ask Anthony Rush.
That man wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, it might be a little earlier than he anticipated to have Ritter in there. But they've been planning some plays around this man to get him to get ready to start soon.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been maybe the last, after the fact, we didn't make it to the playoffs or whatever. We would have seen a Ritter sighting at some point. But my thing is, no, I don't think he's phoning in the season. Arthur Smith is a win now type of man. He's a competitive type of guy. And he also knows, y'all got to think about it. He knows Mariota. He knows his habits. He knows when he's distracted. He's worked with him before. So for Mariota to be on the sideline with his head held down, you don't see no push in him, no fight in him, no. He's defeated. And you got to think about it. We're going into New Orleans, and they're home. All those fans, like someone said, is he going to be able to handle the noise? Arthur Smith is thinking about that.
He's thinking about that big time.
Mario is not giving us what we need, and we cannot go into New Orleans Saints Stadium like we was in week 1.
Talking about the super dump.
Yeah, man.
We can't be like that. So we need to make a coaching decision. What do we need to do? Mariota is worried about his baby being born. Something is not right in his head right about now. He's not focused on winning.
Right.
He doesn't have that hunt in him. He doesn't have that drive in him right now. We can't afford that, trying to be in the hunt to continue. Because for one thing, we still got a fucking opportunity because the rest of this fucking, division, terrible.
Yeah.
We on a game back, right?
All we got to do is win 2. You know the 2 we got to win.
Yeah, and guess who Tampa Bay got?
We got to win.
For business at this
next
point.
week and the end.
There you go.
Guess who the hell the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got this weekend?
49.
They got one of the teams they got one of the hottest teams in the league right now. They got San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they still got to play.
They lose.
So we got an opportunity, y'all. So why not do what could be best? Because right now Mario ain't showed that we can trust him to handle the pressure in these big divisional games at this point.
No.
With a better man, he can try it.
If Mariota Desmond Ritter could do the same thing with Mariota do, but make throws, we good.
He's going to do that. I think he's going to do that.
But make the throws. That's it.
Yep.
We straight.
I think he's going to do that. He's going to make the throws that Marcus isn't making because they're there. The passing lanes are there. He's just not making.
Bro, they get open, bro. The receivers get open.
Oh, yeah, they get open.
Especially Bird and OZ. And I ain't lying when I said, when I turn on the film, those guys are getting open a lot.
I think Bird is the fastest one. I think he's faster than the kids, too.
Yeah.
But when I say OZ is so technically sound in his route running.
Oh, yeah, bro. He got way better, bro. Last couple
getting
years, brother,
open
got
on
way better.
almost every single play.
I want to say something real quick. Everybody talking about Caleb McGarry. Hey, y'all do remember we do have a cheesecake factory that's kind of on the bench too, in Jalen Mayfield, so we could really be worse off.
Well, I'm glad you said that because Caleb McGarry has only given up 4 sacks this year.
How many he gave up last year?
Oh, it's probably triple that.
Do we really need
14.
And I don't pay this too much attention, but his Pro Football Focus overall grade is an 84.
That's good.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I think from a 91. What list? I mean, what Chris list from?
He like 90 something.
Yeah, he
like
like
90.
Nah,
97.
yeah. That's Pro Bowl. He going to the Pro Bowl. He going to the Pro Bowl.
Oh yeah.
He going to the Pro Bowl.
But with Caleb McGarry run blocking ability and the fact that he's been solid in pass protection, I mean, he might make him a case for a Pro Bowl appearance too.
He'll make a case, but he got way better from last year. I give him that. Way better.
Significantly.
I already give up on McGarry last year, man.
Significantly.
I did give up on it.
But see, that's the thing. We got an offensive head coach who used to be on the offensive line. Yep. So everybody rushing him to get this done. And, bro, you can't do that in a year, bro. Y'all gotta be patient. I
want people to look at something now. I talked about this. I said this offense, the stars of this offense is not at the quarterback position. It is not a running back. It is not a receiver. The stars of this offense is the offensive line.
Offensive line. Yep.
And when you look at the turnaround that this offensive line has made compared to last year, compared to the last 6-7 years, this offensive line has gotten way better. Jake Matthews has been old reliable.
Yeah.
We know Dalman is some bitch snapping the damn ball, but he can run block his ass off though.
Yeah. Now they get pushed.
When we need we need him to snap it in shotgun and be able to block somebody on a passing play. That's the issue.
Yeah.
And left guard is nobody's fault. We can't get Wilkinson to stay healthy. And we just don't know what direction to go at left guard. It's been a carousel over there. But that right side,
it ain't going nowhere. That right side.
That right side ain't
over there a lot. But they run over there a lot, bro.
That right side ain't going nowhere. They gonna be here. Lindstrom gonna get paid. McGarry gonna get paid. Well, McGarry might get paid. I don't know. It just depends on
how
we can
depending on how he played these last 3 games.
Give him about 2-3 years then. If you ain't that sure about him, give him franchise tag him and give him a couple years or something like that just to see where he at.
Yeah.
80 pretty good, man. I'll take 80. Cause you can fix some stuff with 80.
Yeah.
You talking 15 to 4, that's a big deal.
With them starting Ritter now, which I say they should have started him actually in the Chicago game, you would have saved you a little bit more time and got Ritter even more acclimated. Because the most impressive thing about Ritter is his mental. He catch on like that.
Yeah, he
does. But the other part is if he turns out to be a legit possible starting quarterback next year, the amount of money we able to save to not have to spend on no damn quarterback.
In a lot of other positions that we need help at.
Bro, the first position gonna be left guard. The second position, center. The third position, it might not. The second one may depend. I don't know. It may be defensive tackle. It ain't that much edge in the free agency next year.
Can I be very, 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 very transparent with y'all right now? I'm gonna say I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
They're gonna be spoiled.
we need to take a defensive tackle early in this draft.
Early.
And who is that, Darren? And who is that?
That should be number one on the
Because
list.
you see the potential.
Now,
You got
what
Grady,
they-
you got Bruh, you got Grant, Taquan Graham, who just got hurt. Like, bro,
I ain't like him.
Ever Katie, we got Ever Katie, and we need to give Bruh some more snaps. That came from not Montana State, that's Troy Anderson, but
D'Angelo Malone.
yeah, get Cedar Grove, get that boy some more snaps, bro.
D'Angelo, he good in certain. He ain't showed enough for me. I get AK educated. AK needs to be in every start.
But you done got a couple.
He'll be back for the Saints game.
Okay.
You done got a couple pieces to help Grady. I want to get one more.
Yeah, but
And
this,
then
I'm
you got
telling you.
Jalen Carter.
I'm telling you,
By the time the Falcons pick,
Yeah.
He gonna be gone.
Yeah, he gonna be gone, bro. We picking 15 right now. Bro gonna be gone.
Gotta move up. Do what he need to do to move up. Gotta move up.
I think we let over the last 4-5 years, I think we let a lot of damn good defensive tackles slip out our grasp in the draft. And a lot of them guys right now are doing a hell of a damn job where they at.
And we might be in that Brian Brees.
I think it's time to start building this defense up a little bit more in the draft.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I was kind of disappointed
Especially
that we didn't
defensive
go
side.
heavy in the defensive side in the draft. Like I feel like that's definitely to be our focus.
Yeah, hell yeah, of course.
I agree.
You
100%.
You understand why we had to get Drake London, because Calvin Ridley decided damn Saturday Night Fever and slide his ass out the damn league for a year.
True now. But they should have waited. They could have waited second round.
Yeah,
Jordan Davis, man, he was there, man.
Yeah, he was there. That's what I'm saying. Like, we let some guys really get away. We let some defensive tackles get away over these last few seasons, man.
Yeah.
But to be fair to Dean Pease, because we got to remember, this is his second season with us. This is Arthur Smith's second season with us. And he probably had it lined up for Eddie Goldman to be an Atlanta Falcon, and he was
That's
here.
what hurt us. That's what hurt
What
us.
he didn't count on,
what
he didn't count on was Eddie deciding to retire.
I forgot about him.
Don't forget about Vincent Taylor.
That hurt me.
And Vincent Taylor as well.
Vincent Taylor hurt too.
Vincent Taylor is hurt. So to be fair to Dean Pease and Terry Fontenot in that manner of, I wish they wouldn't have let some defensive tackles go. They did have some defensive tackles lined up on the Falcon roster that just didn't pan out. One retired and one got hurt.
But you gotta think about how we was, asking the question about Calvin Ridley. We didn't even know as fans, like we didn't know what they were gonna do with him. So by them getting a wide receiver, that showed me that they was gonna trade him. So once it finally came out, I was like, oh, okay, so that's why they got the wide receiver. We could have went defense, bro. We could have went defense.
We probably would have. If Calvin really didn't get suspended, they probably gonna get on Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Antonio Holloway said Deron Payne in free agency, but the thing is, Deron gonna want more money than we.
Oh, he gonna want some money, but we might have put him on layaway. That ain't what Prime said about him, about Detroit. But you probably have to put Deron Payne on layaway.
So it'd be nice, Antonio, but to be real, bro, it's probably not in our pocketbook.
Right.
But you got to think about how they maneuvered all these 1-year deals. They got somebody in that they got somebody back there working with them that know what they're doing. Cause they got a lot of dudes on that jump.
Yeah, but you got to think about like when we got Dontario Pope.
Man, I miss him.
When we got him, the reason why we got him on a 1-year deal is because he was a journeyman at that point.
Yeah, he was. He was just
Jerome
bouncing.
Payne ain't he ain't at that point yet in his career. He's still in his prime. So he ain't gonna want no 1 year deal. He gonna be like, hey, if I'm coming, I need at least 3 years.
Right.
Minimum.
Now you want somebody out the draft. You want somebody out the draft for defense, and you can beef up. You want experience on the offensive line. So I would say, I mean, like what McCall said, you want Brian Reese from what is it, LSU? Clemson.
Yeah.
I'm cool with him. If we can't move up to get Jalen, I'm cool with him. The boy's a baller. He's a true baller. And you can get, I'm pretty sure, because they're going to need another wide receiver. And I don't know who receiving-wise is on free agency for next season, but you're going to have to get another wide receiver.
I don't know. I mean, I see them.
What?
I know
right now. You know, like.
I think on right receiver, I think Jarvis Landry, he'll free agent next year.
I don't know. Yeah.
What you was saying, Maggie? What you saying?
I was saying, or you think we're gonna go wide receiver first?
No, we do that again. I'm quick.
I think we're on the line. We on the line that first pick.
No,
we're gonna be on the line.
We might not go receiver till like the 3rd or 4th round.
Right, yeah.
If we go receiver,
defense.
If we go receiver, guess who's supposed to fall to us? I done seen in a mock draft.
Who?
Jackson and Jigba.
Who?
Receiver?
Well, yeah, Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, you know Ohio State breed receiver, boy.
They keep receiver, bro.
And that boy
he'll beat receiver. Ain't he a big boy?
Bad.
Okay, here we go. I got the 2023 free agent class for receivers. You got Jacoby Myers, Juju, Darius. Well, not Darius Slayton. He's a corner. See Juju up there.
How old Juju?
Juju, he ought to be late 20.
Yeah, but he act like 18.
28.
Oh, yeah, we got Darius Slayton, DJ Chark, Alan Lazard, Marvin Jones, Miko Hardman, Jarvis Landry. Hey, man.
I would say Miko Hardman, but we already got our small speedy receivers.
Right.
Because I think OZ and Bird will still be here next year.
Yeah, I do too. But Miko Hardman, but that's woo.
That boy got some jets on him, boy.
We know that firsthand. Miko got some jets.
Oh yeah, we know.
We know that firsthand.
He getting too old though. He getting too old.
That ain't no joke.
Okay.
Antonio said he'll cry. We go receiver again.
I mean, we don't need to do it, bro.
At least right now we got a receiver that don't gamble.
Yeah.
At least he don't gamble with his own accounts.
At
least they don't gamble with it. They smart enough to let their cousin do it with their money.
Yeah, you big dummy.
We need to drive another center, man.
Yeah, we definitely need to go center.
Anyway, y'all get y'all questions in. We're gonna get ready to close this thing on out. Y'all get your questions in. You're here on the Rex Pit. We here live in effect every single Thursday, 8 p.m., 8 to 8:30, because I be on black people time. Whatever. I don't care what you say.
CPT.
I go to work on time. That's all that matters to me. But
right.
Hey, y'all tune in to us 8:05, 8:25. Just be at 8 o'clock. Just be looking at your notification bell, okay? And we gonna be here in effect every single week, giving you the nitty and gritty, because we give it to you raw. I've in effect, we give it to you uncensored, unfiltered, just the way you like it. But y'all get them questions in. Listen, man. This Desmond Ritter news. It's gonna play with me a little bit, y'all. I'm gonna be real, because I don't know if it's a good idea. I trust Arthur Smith.
Yeah,
but the reason why I asked the question, has he phoned it in for the season? I asked that question. I don't think he has.
after I ask myself the question and I analyze it and I think about it, I do think he believed that Desmond Ridder is the best option. I think he believes that. I think he believes Desmond Ridder is his best option right now to continue this season out and make a playoff push. I really do believe he believes that. I don't believe it, but it ain't about what I believe. I ain't no head coach. I ain't nowhere near it. I ain't go to no school and get no
non-believer.
I ain't getting none of that. I'm not a non-believer because I do believe in Desmond Ridder. What I'm saying is for the situation.
Yeah.
I think you want your veteran quarterback. And that's just what I believe. Because it ain't just been on Marcus while we haven't pulled out these last few games. It's been some questionable coaching calls late in games. It's been receivers dropping balls.
Man.
It's been linemen. It's been linemen missing blocks, bad snaps. It's around the board.
Yeah. It ain't good
It's around the board.
It ain't good.
I just received some breaking news that the Houston Texans have just signed Herschel Walker because nobody else can run for anything on that team except him.
Hey, did he bring the badge? Did he bring the badge with him? He left the badge. Wait, Texas, Georgia, Texas. He's going back and forth now.
I am sure.
He didn't bring the badge, but I heard he did have some werewolves and vampires at the negotiation.
Hey, he told he told all of Georgia, hey, y'all get ready to be some werewolves, because we all gonna be werewolves when I get elected.
Dog, let me tell you something.
Everybody, bro. In front of everybody.
One of the that I work for, guess what the hell he said?
He was on camera.
Hey, why do I go ahead and go to the poll? Y'all vote for Herschel. Herschel brought us the national championship. I just looked at his ass like, motherfucker, really?
Don't nobody care about that.
Ain't nobody.
He didn't even come out to the podium at his own election party. You had all kind of folks coming out to Warnock election party.
Well, no.
Spike Lee, the mayor of Atlanta. I mean, you had all kind of folks coming out.
Hold on, now y'all give Herschel the credit. He did at least have Dove flute out there. They gave out everybody a free box of Flutie Flakes.
Ain't nobody seen Doug Flutie since them old ass Wheaties commercials back in the day.
Hold on,
anybody seen
them? Anybody noticed it was One Not One? Y'all didn't notice the music they were playing in the background?
All ATL music, Gucci Man, Travis Porter, Rich
if you buck, all that.
When One Not One, when CNN made a projection, they were playing Juvenile. Back that thing go. I was like, if this ain't the most.
I said, boy, that's some real Atlanta stuff. That's some real Atlanta shit right there. You had all the.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even.
One not election party was like prime time, boys. To the east side, come the highway, come on down.
You had a bunch of folks from Smyrna. Got done from Smyrna, all off beat, but they were loving it. They was off beat, but they were loving it.
Smyrna slick hood, boy. Gee. Smyrna slick hood.
But let me go back to
if y'all don't have nothing else, we gotta wrap this thing up, y'all.
If he go 2-2,
grown up stuff to do in the morning that I don't want to have to do, but I gotta do.
Yeah. I gotta go to work. I gotta work.
Shit, me too. We got that concrete ain't gonna pour itself.
If he go 2-2, I think we done got something, man.
Yeah.
And if those two games, the Bucks and the Saints, if he win them two, now if he go 3-1, I'm like, oh man. But if he go 2-2 and win those two games right there,
they don't get we good get flowing no out.
Bro, you know how much we don't like the Saints, bro. We don't like nobody in our division already.
I don't like the Saints like I don't like a hangnail.
They smell like I don't like the Saints because they smell like spoiled pancakes.
And I'm
I don't like the back.
They answer the question about jet light. They answer the question about jet light. Do y'all think the team should use Cordell Patterson more as a wide receiver next year with Algier and Huntley
showing they are capable of holding it down in his absence. You can
that's a good
move him
question.
around more. What you think, Matt?
That's a good question.
Great question. Great question.
I think they like the way that they can use him anywhere. I mean, that's honestly, it's going to take to the point where we got to see how Ritter fits first.
Yeah.
Before we start making drastic changes to people's positions and things like that, because we don't even know what it's going to look like at this point. It's kind of hard to determine that one, but I mean, it's not a bad idea though.
Right.
But we really got to see how Ritter and his offense click at this point. We ain't seen it since the preseason, and that really wasn't even. That was the third, fourth teams that he was playing. So he ain't really been against along with the starters at this point, you know. So I say wait and see on that. I don't know.
Ant, what about you, Ant?
I can say it could be possibility. He's Arthur Smith likes those versatile players, so it can definitely be done.
Right. I mean, if he does it, if Arthur Smith decides to do that, he can get it done. So, I mean, I like him coming out the backfield, swing routes and and then slide. If it's persistent, then hey, go for it.
I mean, if you get a sweep, bro, you get a sweep with Algier, and you got Kyle Pitts over there, and you got Cardell Patterson. But ain't nobody trying to get around that. But they gonna run them. Whoever over there getting ran over.
Well, that offense right there. That offense right there will be damn near the equivalent to Michael Jackson's medicine cabinet.
And hopefully they have somebody that I thought was going to be very detrimental to our running game, John Fitzpatrick. Hopefully they have him back.
Oh yeah.
That guy's a
he
marvel.
gonna help out a lot too. But yeah, I said it, a couple weeks back. I do think they should implement him more in the receiving game, not make him a receiver, but implement him more in the receiving game in the slot. When they in that pistol formation, have him and Algier back there, and hell, have Huntley doing some of what Heston and Furtzer do. And when they moving in motion, have him out there. I like having all three of them guys in a package, bro. And they actually did it. These last couple games, they actually did it. They had Algier and Huntley back there in the like a wishbone set, and they had Cordell out in the slot. So they have done it. It's just execution. Got to execute, man.
Yeah.
But hey, we appreciate y'all joining us. Of course, y'all know what it is for me, man. It's always about the home team, baby. Y'all see the background. Y'all know what time it is. 4-0. For I love Atlanta. Y'all know what time it is for me. I don't care what you doing in the state of Georgia, baby. If you the Georgia Bulldogs, if you them sorry ass Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, if you the Georgia State Panthers, if you the Georgia Southern, whatever they is down there, even down there by my boy Night Rider down there in Albany.
The Auburn State University going around. Come see me.
I'm going around, but hey, I support everybody. I want the best for everybody in the state of Georgia. I always represent for the home team. So before we close this thing on out, let's go down the line. Denzel, tell them where to find you at in the social media circuits.
Only on Instagram, really. Seek True You on Instagram. We searching for ourselves out here, man. We searching for the true self and the true high vibration and high frequency of self. Yeah.
I like it. And tell them where to find you and make it clear for them, because you got a whole date in there somewhere.
No, I ain't gonna do all that. All I'm gonna say is go on Twitter and type in Big Ant, and I'll pop right up. That's all you got to do.
Dwayne, tell them where to find you, bro.
Bro, I'm just starting, bro. Facebook, bro. Find me on Facebook, bro.
We going to MySpace.
He said just type in in many different ways you can spell Dwayne and just look for his face. And
Bro.
he might be there.
He gonna be right. He gonna be right there.
You might not be there. You might be blocked.
He'll be right there.
Hey man,
Christians
tell them
mingle.
where to find you and the AFN Nation and everybody around here.
Well, you already said
Everybody.
it. You can find me at Atlanta Falcons Nation Twitter, Facebook groups. We got a Facebook group and everything. Pages, Instagram. I'm running all that operation. But as well, if you want my personal page, I'm Miss Maggie T on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can find me. You can email me at MaggieT@AtlantaFalconsNation.com. If you want to be a part of this team, home team, just find me. Miss Maggie T, MS, Maggie T. You know, pop me up. You'll see me. You'll see me in my Falcons gear. Can't miss me. I'm the only lady in the crew on this thing. I'm so sick good.
What you say, Miss Maggie T? MS. You know what the MS stand for? Miss Maggie T, mother sucker.
Sick good. I need more women on
long
this
hair don't care. She long hair don't care, and she keep
Long
them
hair
lips
don't
on
care.
flip.
Keep them lips. Them
Keep
lips.
them on fleek.
Lord have mercy.
Purple kisses. Purple kisses. Hey, Nyron.
Look
Tell them
here.
where to find you, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cats, snakes, chickens, duck, Dexter, Mandark, goddamn cow, chicken, Curls, the cow, the dog, and even the granddad on the show. All of them. Y'all can find me on
Don't forget
Twitter,
about Cat Dog.
Instagram. Yeah, okay. Now this is I'm doing our Cartoon Network. We ain't doing Nickelodeon today. Just say that for today. Hey, y'all follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KnightRider229. All Y's, no I's. KnightRider229. Y'all can find me on Snapchat. Knight Rider FDU, same way. Shoot, y'all can even find me on POL. I be live streaming on POL too. Mr. ATL, Heart, Keyboard, Kiwi, Knight Rider. Y'all will see that guy right there holding that big ass Atlanta United boombox right there on POL.
Boy, it's blurry, boy.
Look here. Come on, POL too.
Trying
Y'all.
to get him some POL connections.
Hey, look here.
That was some.
Look at I live stream on POL. I made $200 out POL last year, so y'all don't tell nobody.
Oh, I thought you were about to say he made that off OnlyFans. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh no, shit, mama, man, dude. People get paid on POL, bro. There's people that actually live stream on POL all day, and they actually make money. They get
That's
paid.
crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
such an old soul, bro. I don't even know what in the fuck POL is.
I just heard it today.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
All the real know what
I just
POL
heard
is.
it today.
I downloaded
Do
the
OnlyFans with lip gloss putting on. That's what I'm gonna do all day on cameras. Put lip gloss on.
that was- hey, you gonna make you a lot of money.
Push out damn every day. Every day.
You gonna make you a lot of money.
with the trademark.
Just get up in there.
Man, I bet you people, if you live stream on POL, you gonna get hella diamonds on there. You gonna be able to cash out every day.
You gotta talk
They
to him
gonna
a little bit though. Y'all
Yes,
like
sir. I know Maggie can talk. She'd be a star on POL.
Really, I really thought about being a model.
y'all,
Actually,
y'all
I'm
see
on
how-
a cover of my sister's book she wrote. It actually
See
was
how
my
I get
lips.
them
I'll
cones?
send a picture of it.
see
I
how
put my
I hit them
lips on her
cones?
book.
Hey, it'll make you some money. It's some guys out there they'll pay a whole lot of money to just watch a woman
Weirdos
live.
out
Yeah.
there, feet pictures, all that kind of stuff.
Put your big toe in the camera.
That's what I'm saying. These fools crazy. These fools
Look at her.
crazy.
My
Oh,
boy
look
said
at her
put the
lips.
big toe in the camera.
See, wink
Look
it.
at her. Oh, look at what she's doing with those lips. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's your boy? When they Dave Chappelle character on Chappelle show? When they did the white swap, Teddy resident.
Boy, you crazy,
Hey,
boy.
hey,
Hey, and on that note,
I've never had black.
Thank you, Jet Life. We said we got him through his workday.
Damn, but
Jet
y'all
Life, hey
crazy.
man,
One time, Jet, like one time.
I appreciate you, bro. That's what we here for, man. We here to
Proud
get
to
folks
be your
through their
servant.
day. We here to entertain. We here to inform. We here, like I say, we here to get to you, to the nitty and the gritty. Y'all know what time it is. But hey, one thing I do before I close out my shows is I remind everybody that's watching, God don't put you through nothing you can't handle. And we call in all warriors to the forefront. If he didn't think he could handle it, he wouldn't put you through it. So by the grace of God, you can make it through anything and everything, baby. You are a warrior. And on that note, this been your boy Blackberry the Rex. This been the home team right here, baby. From Denzel, the Big Ant, to Dwayne, to Maggie, to Night Rider. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all make it do what it do. Catch us on the flip side.
Hey, Blackberry. For the first time in my life, I've had brown sugar and not in my oatmeal.
But that was the cutoff. That was the cutoff point right there, bro. You didn't, bro.